Hey Thriver, welcome to The Circle. In this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour around the website so you can get a handle on how everything works, where everything is, and so forth. So let's start by logging in. When you land on the website to start with, it'll look a little something like this, and you will have a couple of options to log in. There's the standard login up here, or there's a login bar right here. So you can see that there's certain things that are visible when we're public, and there's going to be a lot more visible when we're logged in. So let's log in. And when you've obviously logged in before, you can save your settings and log in like so. So when you log in, you're going to be redirected to this page, the welcome page. So if you're new, you've probably already done this step, but new members start here. It's the post where this video is, and I give you a little bit of a heads up on what's happening. I also update this regularly with information like while I'm recording this, we're doing the Handmade Business Bootcamp. So I put the information here so that it's easy for people to find. And it also will give you the links to all of these things here. Now let's just have a look at the menus. So we've got, don't have to worry about these ones. Latest updates, let's go there. This is basically the blog. So this is where I add lessons, it's where I add the dates and times of our calls and chats, and so on and so forth. So you can see here we're working through the Handmade Business Bootcamp at the moment. It's January 2018. And if you're watching this later, this actually will be available to you to do, so you can check it out from the resource library. And so keep an eye on this latest updates page when you log in to make sure nothing's changed, or keep an eye on what's happening in the Circle. You'll also see there's a link straight to the Circle forum here on Facebook that you can click if you'd like to, and that just takes you straight to the forum if you have a question or something that you want to chat about. So that's the latest updates. Then we have, I'm just going to come back to members. I want to start with the resource library. So you can see here, you've got a couple of options, and there's going to be a few more pages here over time, so keep an eye out for that. But if I click on it, we come to this page, which is the resource library. So you can access the podcasts, the workshops, and the calls from this page. So on the podcast page, you're going to have all of your member-only podcasts and also the Thriver Circle promotion free podcast regular episodes, so you can get access to those if you want to download them without all the promo for the Thriver Circle, because you're already here, so you don't need to listen to that again. On the workshops page, that's where you access all of the video workshops that are available. So click through to there and you'll see all of the workshops that you can watch right now or at any time, and they're in video, audio, and PDF format. And you can download the audio and the PDF if you want to. You can't save the video though, that's the one thing that is not savable. And on the calls page, we'll just have a quick look at the calls page because there's a few details on there I want you to be aware of. So this is where I tell you when the next call, the next live call is going to be, and the time will be here. And when you want to attend a call, the link will be here. I also put it up in the Facebook group. So if you want to be, there's these business intensives that I run. So on every call, there are 2 business intensive spots available, and you can sign up to do one of those with me. It's about half an hour. There's a short questionnaire for you to fill in, and I work with you one-on-one to help you with your business. And the other members of the Thriver Circle who are on the call can help you as well. So it's a really great opportunity to get some direct help with your business. You can do this at any stage. Maybe you haven't even started. Maybe you've been in business for 5 years. It doesn't matter. I can help you at whatever stage you're at. So don't hesitate to apply for this. And if you're holding back thinking, oh, maybe later down the line, please be aware that you can resubmit yourself in future if you want to. So you are able to come back and do it again in the future if you've done it once. So I do make like about a 6-month wait period just so everyone else gets a chance, and you will obviously come after anyone who hasn't done it before, but there is the opportunity to do it more than once. So remember that. Down the bottom, we've got all the past call recordings. So all of the past calls, all of the business intensives, they're all here. If you want to listen to them, download them, hear, because it can be really helpful to hear what I'm talking with another member about, because oftentimes we all have the same struggles and questions. So you might find that there's some calls there that are really useful to you as well. Okay, so now we have our actual members and profile section of the website. So if we go through here, it'll give us a list of members and when people were active. So that's kind of handy. My friends, if you have a friends list, and you can always friend me. I'm happy for everybody to friend me on the site. So to deal with all of this, this is where we're going to go. So up here, you'll see your name, and there's a whole bunch of menu items here. So you can look at your profile, you can edit your profile. If you haven't done that already, head on over and do that. You can put, your business name and what you do and all of those sorts of things. So I'll just show you that briefly. It's really good because it helps other people to be able to find you and connect with you. So you've got a little cover photo that you can upload or update. And here you've got your base profile. So your name, your business name and website, what you make, where you are, your social media links and so forth, which is really nice. So you can put all that information in there. If you, there's a few little bits there, notifications. So keep an eye on this. If people friend you or send you a message, this is where it'll pop up in here. And this is where you can send people messages, and I can send notices as well. And you can see your friendships. Now your settings, this is quite handy. Have a click on the general settings. So in the general settings area, you can change your password. So if you need to change your password for whatever reason, that's where you go and do it. There's your email settings as well. Now, please be aware, if you change your email address on that previous page, that will not change where your emails from me go. Because what happens is when you sign up in the Circle, you register the first time with an email address. That is the email that I add to my MailChimp mailing list for your Year to Thrive course and for any updates. So if you need to change that, you need to tell me. So please send me an email, jess@createandthrive.com. Now be aware, you can't change your Year to Thrive email address without being kicked back to the beginning of the course. So if you're watching this and you realize, oh no, I've given you the wrong email address for my Your Year to Thrive lessons to go to, come and tell me straight away. Again, email me so I can switch it over to whatever the right email address is. Because if you decide down the track you need to change that, there's no way to change it without kicking you right back to the beginning of the course. It's just an unfortunate circumstance when it comes to the software I'm using. There's no way around that. So make sure you choose the right email first time. I can change your email notifications for other Thriver Circle emails, though that's not a problem because it's not an automated series. And again, it's just your profile settings. So there's lots of ways to access things here. This one is one you might be particularly interested in, is your privacy settings. So by default, your profile is publicly visible. Now, if you don't mind that, if you're happy for people to be able to find it and the information you put in there, great. If you don't want it to be publicly visible, you can change your privacy settings here. So only logged in users means only other members of the Circle will be able to see it. And only friends means only the people you friended will be able to see it. So consider which one you want. Obviously, there are benefits to your profile being publicly available, is that it's another way for people to find you and find out about your business. But you might prefer to keep it private. Obviously, all your messages and stuff, they're all private. It's just what you put in your profile that's not password protected, but you can change it here to whatever suits you. All right, so that's the basic tour of the site. If you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below this post. I'm happy to help you work out how to navigate everything. Now, obviously, every month I also send you a video. I send you an email straight to your inbox at the beginning of each month. And in that email, I tell you what that month's project is, if there's a new workshop available, a new video workshop. I let you know the dates and times of the calls, chats, and Facebook Lives that we do. There'll be a few links to some discussions that have happened in the Thriver Circle and any other news that's happening. So if I'm running a special for you guys or something like that, that'll go out in that monthly email. But that information will also be on the latest updates page. So keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, thank you so much for joining the circle and being part of our community. I can't wait to get to know you and welcome you. And I really hope that you find all of the resources and the support here incredibly useful on your handmade business journey.